That looks so beautiful. So young, Mary Kate. This isn't the biggest job you've done, but I'm guessing it's still quite the task.
It's pretty big. Layers and layers of paint. It's going to take quite a while.
And it is going to take, you're doing it over the weekends, Saturdays and Sundays, if people are around, they can sort of see how it progresses. But you're talking about probably 6 weeks, maybe even 7, depending on the weather?
6 or 7, I'd say, just with the amount of layering that has to go into it. And there's quite a lot of more characters than the original sketch, so it's quite the undertaking.
Now, when it came to choosing, what is it, 50? What's the size? 50?
It's 45, I think, 7.5.
Right.
So it's pretty big.
So when it comes to that kind of painting, making decisions about what goes in and where, how long does that take?
Well, that was a combination with me and Ross chatting about what we'd like it to represent, and of course, you know, it's a train station, so we had to have a lovely steam train in there.
Bada boom.
And then it was just more like conversation about nostalgia and what Greystones is, and the seafront, and it has the bear, and then just all the people that are going to be in it are people from Greystones, people I know. So I really like that too, you know, it's nostalgia and it's home and it's lovely.
Now, the idea of having Ross in it topless wrestling a tiger on a surfboard, was that your idea? Was that his idea?
It was absolutely my idea.
Okay, that's good, that's good. So when it comes to any kind of project that is on that sort of scale, I'm guessing a part of it's a huge thrill that you'll be able to sort of take on to such a mountain, but there must also be a part of you that's thinking, holy August moly.
It's scary.
Yeah.
Like even starting yesterday, it's when you realise how big everything has to be, it's quite scary, it's intimidating. But it's exciting too, because you know the result, when people they have distance, they can stand across and actually take in the whole thing at once, which is fantastic.
So when Ross and Dermot and others came to you about what they're planning here on at the station, I don't know if that took you by surprise. I certainly thought it was just an amazing idea to sort of basically treat the whole train station as an art gallery. Let's celebrate.
Amazing.
And
it's going to be artwork everywhere. It's going to be full of colour and full of life, and people are going to really enjoy it. It's just.
So I suppose finally, just from your own point of view, the work that you're doing now, you're working on a movie set, you're doing this. How's that world? Because there's a certain kind of uncertainty for a lot of people in any business. But you seem to be always busy. Is that the case? Or?
Well, especially lately. No, I wasn't busy up until a couple of months ago, and then once you get on a job, like I'm on a TV show, you kind of just. Everything else kind of happened at once, but your days are very long, and then in the evening I'm trying to sketch this and trying to do my own personal things, and then of course it's hectic. It's all at once, it seems, and then it kind of gets a bit quiet for a while, and then all at once again.
Now we will let people know that there's a chance, if anybody would like to sponsor this enormous beautiful mural that'll sort of represent Greystones. We'll have the original kind of like design that you've put out, that will be the finished, close to the finished painting. But yeah, just good luck.
I'm not mad. This is I did this.
Oh yeah.
The letters.
And it's
for a grid. So instead of actually drawing out a grid, I did all the scribbles. You take a picture of the wall, then in Photoshop I can overlay the sketch.
So you know where you're referencing,
so I know where to draw it. Yeah.
You sure you're not mad though?
I'm a little bit. Yeah.